Remember a few weeks ago, exactly within these levels, I told you that the maximum pain for Bitcoin is not going to be a major dump towards the downside. No, it is going to be a long sideways move that is going to get you absolutely frustrated. And yes guys, this is exactly what we're seeing in the overall price movement of Bitcoin. And yes, we're seeing some major volatility in the market. So first of all guys, we're going to find out why we are seeing this major volatile move. So if you want to find out what is going to happen in the next 48 hours and why we could expect a major volatile move, watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe, and welcome back to B4Crypto guys. Yes, at the moment we are seeing this major volatile move, so let's go over to X to find out what is happening in the markets at the moment. And yes, according to Gumshoe, each of the 4 FOMC meetings in the year 2024 has seen Bitcoin drop 10% in the 48 hours before each meeting, only to recover the entire loss of the day of the FOMC announcement. The market consistently prices in overly bearish expectations, then reverses, and this is exactly what we're seeing here guys. Yes, at the first FOMC meeting we saw this major dump. This was also where Bitcoin reached a new all-time high, but afterwards we could see that the price movement quickly recovered all the way back up. And if we go over to the charts, yes guys, this was exactly here. This was also exactly the time where I told you that we're going to see this maximum pain scenario, and yes, this was before the Bitcoin halving, which was round about April exactly here guys, and this is also exactly what we saw. And yes, I also told you that the maximum pain level is going to be the 61.8. Yes, we saw this dip towards the downside, but we could also see that the price movement stayed above this very important level. Yes, the next FOMC meeting was exactly here where we saw this dump towards the downside. And yes guys, if we go over to the charts, we can see that the same scenario happened. We saw this dump before the FOMC meeting and the pump directly afterwards, recovering all the losses. And this is also exactly what we saw here guys. And yes, this also perfectly lined up with the bottom exactly here. So yes guys, tomorrow we are going to see the next FOMC meeting. So let's first of all find out what we could expect. And over on X we can see US Senator Elizabeth Warren asked Fed Jerome Powell to cut the rates. Because yes, we can see that a lot of countries like for instance Sweden, Switzerland, Canada, Hungary and also Europe cut their interest rates of 25 basis points. So yes, could we expect the rate cut? Or are we going to see that Fed Jerome Powell is once again going to keep the rates steady? And as they are, because this was what we saw in the previous rate decisions, we didn't see any rate cuts. But yes, this could cause some major volatility in the market. But overall guys, let's go back on the daily chart. We're going to look at the worst case scenarios. And as we can see exactly here, we reached the 88.6 Fibonacci retracement level and once again got this major rejection exactly within these levels. And if you watched my previous videos guys, I told you that yes, if we're going to break this level, we could expect this major pump. But yes, we could see that the price movement of Bitcoin is staying within this overall range that we've been moving in, and exactly from this level where I told you that the maximum pain is just going to be a sideways move. This was around about 83 days ago, and yes guys, I was absolutely right. So what could we expect from the FOMC meeting if we're just going to see that the rates are going to remain steady? Guys, I could expect, yes, we're going to see a dump even lower, maybe even all the way back to a 10% correction, because in the previous rate decisions we saw 11% dump and also a 10% dump, and this would bring us all the way back down to the 38.2, because if we're going to look at this move all the way from here all the way back down to the 38.2, this would be exactly 10% 48 hours before the FOMC meeting. So yes guys, this is going to be my worst case scenario, and it perfectly lines up with the 38.2. Because yes guys, if we go over on the weekly chart, we can see it is absolutely clear that we're seeing this major manipulation. The price movement pumps all the way back to a new all-time high. Now we're seeing this retracement, all the whales are reaccumulating and all the retail investors are panicking out of the market, and now we're seeing this dump. Major institutions and whales load up exactly here on this dump. We're seeing that the price movement is pumping. Yes, we're forming a lower high. A lot of people turn extremely bearish and sell their Bitcoin to all of these major institutions. They bring the price of Bitcoin even lower, and we're seeing the FOMC rate decision. Yes guys, this could bring us all the way back down to the 63,000 US dollars. This is going to be my worst case scenario, that Bitcoin is once again going to touch this important level. Yes, this golden ratio, the 61.8, which I told you is going to be my worst case scenario. But ultimately guys, we could expect some major volatility. Because yes, in the previous rate decisions, we saw this dump and this quick recovery all the way back up. So ultimately, this is going to be my worst case scenario, the $63,300 for Bitcoin, and that we're going to see this volatile move and this quick recovery all the way back up to the 78.6. But yes, be prepared that we're going to see this major manipulation from the whales. So the only thing that you can do is dollar cost average, hold on to your crypto, and if you want to buy crypto on the spot market or trade it with a leverage, go down in the video description below where you'll find all the information how you can receive a major deposit bonus or even trade with any KYC. So make sure to go down in the video description below. But ultimately on the 4-hour chart, we can see the Bitcoin broke this point of control, which was extremely important for the price movement of Bitcoin. But if we're going to see this volatility, guys, yes, I could expect that the price movement is going to dump all the way back down exactly towards this level of $63,300, and that we're going to recover straight after the FOMC meeting, and that the price movement of Bitcoin is going to consolidate within this range before we're going to see the major move towards the upside. And yes, guys, I'm talking about this breakout from the weekly chart of this major consolidation and this major symmetrical triangle with a price target of yes $90,000 that I could expect as a realistic target, guys, not for the end of the bull market. No, after we're going to see that the price movement of Bitcoin is going to break the previous all-time high and that we're going to be in price discovery mode, because overall, guys, I told you exactly here that this is just a major manipulation to get you out of the market and that all these institutions can buy the dip. So buy the dip, be for crypto, and we see each other in the next video.